the Zapier integration. Skip tracing. When you're in this business, you're going to come across people that you can't find. Vacant property owners, door knocking, bankruptcy, people that leave their properties right before the foreclosure. And some of my favorite skip tracing tools. One of these tools I've very rarely shared with any of you. It's called TLO. This is the best tool when it comes to finding that vacant property owner, finding that person you can't find. All the big boys use that one. TLO. Now, would you guys like to see how it works? That's not exciting enough. I need some excitement. Okay. Let's see what happens here. I'm going to log into TLO. If this computer does not freeze up on me, come on now. There you go. Okay, let's log in. Come on now. Let's make sure we've got internet. It's on Sprint. Let me change over this network. Give me 1 minute. Okay, I didn't put a password in there, so I don't know how I'm on there, but we'll see. Because I sure didn't put a password in. Okay, I'm gonna log in. Okay, let's see. Bam, close your eyes. I was just kidding with you guys. And now, let's go down to the bottom here and continue. Okay, I'm inside. Let's pull up properties. Somebody give me an address they've been trying to find somebody, the owner of.
881
One person, say that again. 48?
881.
881. Spell it. M-A-R. Hold on. I'm sorry, I got a caps lock on. M-A-R. You said D? E-N-D-O. Geo. What city is that? Yeah, I know. 9th grade education, remember, guys. There you go. Okay, now we're going to do the search. Now, this is the person right here. Let's see. Let me pull it down. Mango Street, Annapolis, Maryland. The actual owner is ML11 LLC. Tax assessment, assessed value, sale amount, and so on. Let's go further down. Let's view another owner is from 2014 is ᗪEᗩᒪ Holding LLC. And we actually have some information on ᗪEᗩᒪ Holding LLC. We could pull the personal records here. And we got Edward G's Homes from 1980 to 2017. We also have, let's see, cities where they can be located at, email addresses that they may have of their own. And I can also do a social media search and see what I can find social media-wise. Bam. Email address and Twitter account. %90 of the time, when I do a TLO search, I did not give you all the full scope of all the information because it's private information. I just wanted to give you guys the basics. But I also get telephone numbers. I also get social security number. I get all the information that a private detective would get in order to find and locate someone.
So is that a per event?
The actual question is that a per event, per record cost? My per record cost, because of my account, is $1 per search. So all we just got finished doing cost me $1.
So I called him to set up an account and the guy just $89 for the first 100 and then just $1 after that.
Yeah, that's because you just started. I've been with them for about a year now. So.
What does it take to set up an account? Do site visits and all that?
Yes, the question is, what does it take to set up an account? One, you have to have an office, either physical office at a private location or at your home residence, a room which you call your office. In that room, it must be a file cabinet that can be locked. Your office also has to be able to be locked as well. You have to keep your records in that actual file cabinet that can be locked as well. They will come out for a site visit, and based on that site visit, they will say yay or nay. The process can take anywhere between 2 to 3 weeks to get approved. But once you get approved, you have immediate access to the full system. They are very particular. They had to, I know for a fact they check deals I've done and all that kind of stuff. Because we are doing stuff like tenant placement, rehabbing, wholesaling, and so on, I had a lot that they can search to see that I was a legitimate business. So I'm quite sure they also took that into account as well. They look at the use and say whether or not you will be approved. That's what I would recommend for anyone who is doing deals on the volume base, and if you can get approved through this system, because it's not very expensive, as you just heard. The key is the process of getting approved. Now, for those of you who are just getting started, and you don't have the wherewithal or the inside information that you need to do this. That was a good one. I like that one. You can use PIPL. It's a free search. It gives you some good information. It's nowhere near as good as TLO. But the key of PIPL is it's good enough to get you there. It will search for telephone numbers. Sometimes it's accurate, sometimes it's not. It will also search for email information that it could or social information that it could. And it's a way for you to try to find people when you're on a budget and you're just starting out. PIPL. I think PIPL, White Pages Premium, People Search, all of them are pretty much on the same level except for the paid ones. White Pages Premium is a little bit better because it's a paid one. People Search is a little better as well because it's a paid one. But if you're on a budget, free, that's free. Now, yes.
Have you ever used Private Eye?
I've used Private Eye. That's okay. That's a good one too for someone who's just starting out. Yes. Competitive analysis. Each and everyone must integrate some type of competitive analysis in your business, because the key to jumping or leapfrogging your competition, getting 5, 10, 15 deals a month, is knowing what your competition is doing to get 5, 10, and 15 deals a month. And you can't do that unless you have some type of tools that will allow you to do competitive analysis. Follow.net is one of my favorites. Why do I love this tool so much? Because I can go to a website of my competition and it will pull up everything that my competition is doing online. It will tell me what keywords they're using. It will tell me what ads they're using. It will tell me how they're ranking and what they did and what networks they went to rank. So how do you outrank in competition? You do what they do, but do more of it. So you have to know what they've done in order to do that. Let's take a look at it. One of my good friends, Brad Chandler, Express Home Buyers. So I'm going to click on Brad's website. Now, what follow.net does, it puts this icon right here in your browser. That little F. And when you click on it, this is just so sneaky. It tells you everything that your competition is doing. Look. It tells me how much, where's their traffic source, where it's coming from, links, search engines, social marketing, mail, and so on. It gives me their keywords that they use to rank, how much they're paying, cost per click. It gives me their ads that they're using. So all you have to do is use the same ads, except put your information in them. You're not reinventing the wheel here, guys. So Brad is telling you what he's using. Need to sell your house fast? We buy houses in 7 days. We'll pay you cash. You Need to sell your house today? We'll buy your house in 5 days. We'll pay you cash. This isn't rocket science. Wash, rinse, and repeat. I'll go further down. These are the different networks that Brad is actually marketing on. The different ads he has: text ads, banner ads, placement ads, keyword ads. Look at this. Those are his actual ads. Those are Brad's actual ads. You can have your designer create the exact same ad. Take that picture out, use your own picture. Need to sell fast, need to sell today. You can do that. Where can you do it at? Fiverr for $5. Get somebody to make you a group of ads just like this, using this as a model, and just put your own company information. This business isn't hard, we make it hard. And the way we make it hard is by lack of knowledge. Information is power. This is money-making information. So you just look for any of your competitions that is doing something on a large scale. Only costs free $99. That's the free version that I have. Free $99. The paid version will give you more results. There isn't any excuses that you should not be doing this the minute you get home today. Going to follow.net and putting this on your browser. Any questions regarding this? Fiverr. Yes, Fiverr. Actually, I don't think it's an E.
Yes, it is.
Is it an E? Okay, yeah. Okay. Auto posting. I don't believe in working hard. As a matter of fact, I haven't worked hard in 35 years. I tell everybody, if I ever had a boss, I'd be in jail because I'd be killing him. Everything I do is based on systems and automation. That's the only way I can do my business and run my business like I do in the 6 different markets that we're doing and the multiple businesses that I own. It's because of automation and systemization. The key to that is auto posting. This one tool literally could easily monetize any real estate business, but it's expensive. CloudGenius. CloudGenius is an auto posting software for Craigslist. What does CloudGenius do? It allows you to post on Craigslist in any city, in any state, any amount of times a day. I'm gonna say that again. You can post 5, 10, 15 times a day in any city across the country. This is a beast. The key to getting leads from Craigslist is always being at the top. When we're doing tenant placement, when we're doing wholesale deals, when we're doing finding or doing guaranteed rent, our ads stay at the top because we post every hour, 8, 9, 10 times a day. We use a program called CloudGenius to do that. I have a dedicated CloudGenius expert that runs the program for my company and my clients all across the country. CloudGenius is not cheap. CloudGenius costs $1,000. $149 a month. I'd have made that 40 times over with what that program does. The challenge with Clad Genius is finding someone to run it for you. I don't have time to learn new stuff. My business is built around hiring people to want to learn new stuff, who already know that stuff. I work on it, not in it. I hired somebody to run that system. So don't ask me how to run it. I have no idea. But it's a beast. So if you, remember, the strategy here, if you have money and can afford it, this is the best. I'm gonna give you a system that you can use that will also work if you don't have money.
So is it $1,000 a one-time fee?
It's a one-time fee, and it's $49 a month. Because it does a lot with that program. It does automatic capture integration. It does automatic IP switching. It's just a lot of nerdy stuff that will hurt your head if I went through it. Now, this is another great program. It's called Social Kickstart. Brian, you can hit it now. Social Kickstart. Price, $27. $27. One-time price. What Social Kickstart does, it allows you to automatically post on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, schedule posts. It also allows you to create Facebook ads, and here's the key. It allows you to, how many guys seen those Facebook Live videos? It allows you to upload a recorded video as a Facebook Live video. So what does that mean? That means your production quality just went over the roof. You don't have to worry about the mistakes you made doing a live video. You could record a video about a deal you're working on and upload it inside of Social Kickstart, and it will come on Facebook as if it was a live video. But the key to this system is the auto posting and scheduling and so on. So we get a lot of deals from Facebook. We get a lot of engagement from Facebook and brand awareness from Facebook. So when I talk about Facebook, I'm not talking about it based on theory. I'm talking about it based on selling houses, renting houses, finding buyers, and tenant placement clients from Facebook and auto posting. So we'll post our videos, we'll post our posts, and so on. Social Kickstart. Every business must have some type of process. And in real estate investing, we call that process a funnel. So, what is your process? Well, offline, that process looks like this. I send the person a letter. That person calls me or go to my website, step 2 in the process. Even when they call me, I pick up the phone and I negotiate the deal, step 3 in the process. If they're not ready to sell, I do a follow-up campaign and respond back to them, step 4 of the process. That's a process. We use, to initiate that process, something called funnels, lead pages, and opt-in pages. A lead page is nothing more than the first page that the person gets to that is meant to convert that person to work with you. They're also known as landing pages. So when you hear the term lead page and landing page, all they're saying is a page that is the first place where someone lands at. And that page does nothing but convinces that person to either you give them your email address, give them their telephone number, and so on. So you, as the investor, need to use these in your business. When we do tenant placement, we use a tenant placement lead page that takes people to the actual website and tells them all about the system, and they fill in the information. When we're selling houses, we use a lead page to do that. Every aspect of our business has a lead page through a funnel process. The best one out there for the real estate investor that has a budget to work with is ClickFunnels. Now, ClickFunnels is a little pricey, $97 a month for the basic funnel aspect of it. But it will take your business brand to a whole different level of professionalism as well as conversion. For those of you who are on a lower budget, I also like lead pages. Lead pages is about $67 a month. It will allow you to make pages, make sales pages, make funnel pages, all the same thing that ClickFunnels does, except it's a little bit more hands-on. But it's still drag and drop. So you don't have to know any design, have any skills whatsoever. All you have to do is drag one box to the left, drag another box to the right, and just fill in the blanks. This is nothing more than a movable box. When you click on that box, it allows you to change the text. When you click on this button, it allows you to change the button text. It allows you to change the button colors. So everything is set up right there for you. You just copy and paste. No design skills whatsoever. That's what we're talking about. Bob.
So with either of these ClickFunnels lead pages, I thought I saw something. Does it do autoresponders? And if you use their autoresponder, would you not use ᗪEᗩᒪ with it?
Question is, does one of these also have an integration with its built-in autoresponder? ClickFunnels does have a built-in autoresponder, but as I told you, we don't use it. We use ActiveCampaign. So I don't use their autoresponder. I use ActiveCampaign. ClickFunnels also integrate with ᗪEᗪᒪ. You don't have to use their autoresponder. Lead pages also integrate with ᗪEᗪᒪ as well. So all of them work and talk to each other. Now, if your budget is even less than that, Profit Builder. Profit Builder is a one-time fee of $97, and it allows you to make landing pages, sales pages, squeeze pages, and funnel pages. It also integrates with WordPress as a WordPress plugin. So you can have a lead page that's an HTML format, or you can have a lead page that's attached to any WordPress website. It's still drag and drop. It comes with hundreds of pre-made templates, and all you're doing is clicking on the section and filling in your information. Click on the section here, change the background color. Click here, change the background color, or put an image. This stuff is not that hard for you guys to do. It will allow you to take your business professionalism and conversion-wise to a whole different level. One-time fee, $97. Profit Builder. Direct mail campaigns and follow-up. These are the actual campaigns that we're doing and the follow-up process that we use when we do these campaigns. Probate letters. We send probate letters out to the personal representative. We don't start a probate campaign unless the probate has been at least 90 days in existence. Then we do a follow-up by way of a letter, and then every 30 days for 1 year. Probate. Probate to attorney. This is a campaign that we use when we're doing marketing to attorneys who deal with probate. The structure of this campaign is 3 touches within the first 10 days. Those touches is a phone call, a letter, and an email to the probate attorney. 3 touches in the first 10 days. Then after that, we follow up with a call and then a call every 30 days for 1 year. Tax foreclosure redemption. Tax foreclosure redemption campaign is a campaign that we do when we're going after individuals who's going to be foreclosed on because they didn't pay property taxes. Maryland has this little law called the Protection of Homeowner and Foreclosure Act. And that law states this: if a person is more than 60 days late on their mortgage, you as a real estate investor cannot target them or buy that property for someone who lives in the property. If they do, or if you do, you can be sent to jail. So, the exception to that law is this: if the property is not an owner-occupant, it doesn't apply to the Protection of Homeowner and Foreclosure Act law. Here's what we're doing. It also does not apply if there's no mortgage on the property and there's a tax foreclosure redemption filing on it. So we're going after people who have no mortgages, but they're being foreclosed on because they owe property taxes. That campaign looks like a TLO pull, meaning we're pulling their telephone number and we're calling them up using TLO. Then we do direct mail follow-up. The first follow-up is a letter. The second follow-up is a call. And the third, within 7 days, is a to the property visit. This campaign is only for 90 days. Why? Because they're going through foreclosure. They're not going to be around a year later, 2 years later. The next direct mail campaign we're doing, bankruptcy. Not just any kind of bankruptcy. Bankruptcy with a relief of stay filing. What does that mean? That means that the bankruptcy attorney who is representing the bank, the lender, has now filed with a judge in order to have the property be taken out of the bankruptcy because the person has not gone through with the arrangement of the actual bankruptcy filing. So that lender will do what's called the filing for a relief of stay.